Are we going live? We might be. Oh, yeah, YouTube's showing me some stuff. I don't know if it's my video though. I'm so nervous. Nervous. Okay, hi. Let's try out the chat thing. Ignore the YouTube stuff guidelines. I wanted to have an ugly chat as well, you know. Yeah, but today we're gonna be doing some of my stuff. I should have probably checked on my audio, but I think it's fine-ish. Gonna try bringing it a little closer to my face, but not by much. Also, hopefully I won't jump scare anybody, because that would be sad. But yeah, today we're gonna be making a PSD for pack 2 of my free to use background live 2D models. Free because I don't know, I like to give stuff, I guess. I'm an awkward person. Today we're gonna be making Kyle. This is Kyle. Kyle is my boy. I'm gonna be talking about a little bit of Kyle. And I guess what I want to do for part 2. And why it's taking so long. I'm just gonna be chilling, to be honest. So, part 1 was a pretty big success, I guess some would say. Not me personally, but I don't really care. I was just surprised how many people saw it, to the point where one of my friends was like, hey, I got this on my recommended, and I don't think they were subscribed to me, they were just a Discord friend. And I was like, oh, why'd you post my channel? Like, I was on my way to the dentist, but you didn't need to shock me. But you know, a sequel is to be had. And I spent a long time thinking about sequel characters and how I wanted to make the video. And they were supposed to be... I was supposed to do this in April. I was supposed to upload them in April, but I was in 11th grade back then, and as I am Estonian, if my fellow Estonians know what 11th grade involves, they know that April is one of the most fucking stressful months. God damn that research project. Because we have a stupid research project. So I was really stressed out by from school, by that fucking research paper. It wasn't even a good paper. It was a bad thing. I did not like my end result. Not a good thing at all. Oh shoot, I forgot to enable my second monitor, which is my phone. It's gonna show up. Hell, show me my second screen. Right here. Thank you. Pog, now I can see chat better. Because I cannot see it. But yeah, so I was pushing it back. And then during summer I had my own work because, you know, it's summertime, baby. You gotta get a part-time job so you can afford a better computer. And I did it. I can now afford a better computer. Hence why I've been streaming. I actually got the last piece yesterday, which is why I can draw. I was originally planning on doing some more gaming. I thought of a fun idea such as speedrunning one of the Papa's games. But my HDMI adapter, double adapter, extension adapter, whatever you want to call it, arrived early. so I got it faster. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna do a drawing stream instead, slash PSD making stream. Because I'm afraid to do a drawing stream. Drawing streams are scary. Dude, I don't know if I am moving or not. I wish I could get a double monitor, like what I had with my laptop. But unfortunately I couldn't get an extension for a good price. They're really expensive. Okay, I already had to pay like 40 bucks for this thing because shipping is hell. Shipping costs as much as the actual product on Amazon. It's hell. Hopefully the music sounds better now. Hopefully I did mess around in the settings, so hopefully no like bugginess. By the way, am I calibrated at all? I'm gonna go YouTube Studio. Yeah, I should be fine. Okay. I'm just gonna do basic cleanup for a second, and then we're gonna move on to actual cleanup and working piece by piece. Okay, I'm gonna go and grab a Boop. Okay, that's my reference layer. There we go, let's work on these now. I should actually make that a different color. That's too light. There we go. So we can see the colors better. I'm afraid of my microphone because if I hit a cable wrong, we're all doomed. All of us. Because it's gonna let out some static noise. And that's not really fun, to be fair. To be honest. I'm really bad at talking. But also, you know, you gotta keep talking. I was also thinking... Oh yeah. Should probably color all of it. All of it. Boom, boom. Done so. No, get back there. I was thinking, since last time I talked about a project that went live and, you know, somewhat until I deleted them, an old project, an old Gacha Club story. Or Gacha Life, I guess at that point it was Gacha Life. Gacha Club wasn't out yet. So this time, I thought about talking about another cancelled story from last year. I actually have a couple of them. 2 to be specific, I guess. Let's start out with the one that almost got made until I decided not to. So, where do I start? I guess from the beginning. So the story was... I was just thinking about those... what is it? What is that genre? Bullied girl becomes... hated child becomes a magical princess, whatever, right? You know those cliche gacha stories. Everybody knows them. And I was like, okay, if I was given this prompt, what would I do with it? So, I thought up a story about this girl named Jet. She was really emo, if you didn't get it from her name. And she wasn't per se bullied by her twin sister or sibling, not sister. Bella was a sister. And by her mom. Or is it her mom? Okay, I'm gonna not spoil. Not yet. It just, she felt like she was. Because Bella was quote unquote so much. Oh, hello! Welcome to my chat! Hi! Hi, hello. Sorry it takes me a little bit of time to see you guys. I'm just working. People actually showed up for this stream, which is fine. I'm nervous. Oh no. I should probably continue just talking about the cancelled project. Okay, where was I? Yeah, so there was this girl named Jet who felt like they were bullied by their parents and their so much, quote unquote, so much better sister, who was a girly girl and really into fashion and photography and arts and stuff like that, you know. The terror. Are the hands looking fine? I think the hands are fine. Good. This is such... I'm such a bad streamer, it's fine though. I mean, I don't need to think about it as I'm streaming to a public. I'm just speaking into the void. Speaking into the void. But yeah, so... Jet wasn't that happy with her family situation. She was like, ugh, I feel like I should be treated better and stuff. Because my sibling is so spoiled. She got a brand new backpack and I did not. And and Bella goes all the time out with mom to shop. Ugh, she's so spoiled. Okay, you know, you get it. Maybe it's because Bella asks for things and you don't, Jet. So, but the day when we start, which I also did the really fucking cliche thing where the protagonist wakes up in the morning. I did not know it was a cliche back then, to be fair. But nowadays, it's the thing you always see. And I'm not a fan of it at all. Because, like, every single mini-movie that I watch starts with somebody waking up, basically. Not every single one, but most of them starts with the protagonist waking up. It's such a cliche. But then, that day, Jet starts realizing that something is off. Whenever she does something, and in her mind, it becomes reality. Such as wishing that she could just stop the wheel on the car for a second so her sister Bella could have her makeup ruined. Because, you know, blah blah, I'm applying it on the car for whatever reason. Don't do that, kids. I don't wear makeup, but that, you know, I'm an artist. And I'm assuming there's some similarities. Why am I speaking to y'all like you're kids? I mean, I guess you guys might be kids. Who else would be watching me, to be honest? Yeah, it's that one. And stuff like, you know, all this weird things start happening around her. Because, I don't know, maybe she has like magical powers or something. So, at the same day, when they're in history class, they're gonna learn about something interesting about people who once had telekinesis powers. Wowee! But nowadays, they don't because, you know, they've died out. Or just keep it a secret. Because it could be exploited, because blah 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 capitalism or something. So Jet doesn't take the rumors seriously at all. I'm also gonna mention Jet's friend real quick. Their name was Kat. And Kat was a nerd. Ew, a nerd! Or not in a, like a nerdy sense. Like glasses wearing, whatever. They were more of a just a smart person. Just you know, a smart person, but they were also kind of shy. You know, it's fine. You don't have to be like a stereotypical nerd to be a smart person, you know. It's okay. Unlike me, you see, I'm a nerd, but I'm not smart. Come on, kids, believe in yourself. You can be a nerd without being smart. It's a stupid stereotype. Nerds can be very, very dumb. Anyway, so because Kat is so intelligent, they were quote-unquote getting bullied by Bella's friends, namely Chelsea. Quote-unquote bullied because there's actually something else going on. So I'm just gonna quickly mention that because it's gonna come back to play in a moment. By the way, I've not read the script in about a year, so I'm just going off of my memory of the whole thing. So when Jet gets back home, she finds a letter addressed to her. And then she goes... No. She finds a letter addressed to their parents. I'm trying to remember the mom's name. I think it was Melissa, but I'm not sure, to be honest. I'm really great at remembering my own character names. That's so cool. This is why I have not named, like, some of my characters. I've not named some of my newer OCs because I'm gonna forget about him. I just draw them from memory and stuff. Okay, that fits fine. Okay, now for the hands. Hands are gonna take some time. So when they're at home, Jet is a gamer, so she goes and plays some video games, waits for her mom to get home to read the letter, and her mom freaks out. And Jet is like, what's going on? I'm gonna go and investigate I'm gonna go investigate. So she sneaks out to the living room and sees the letter opened. She goes and grabs it, takes it to her room and reads it. What do you know? What do you know? It's from somebody that claims to be her father, who's living in another city. And Jet is like, oh my goodness, I have a special family, my life is interesting, this is so cool. I knew it, I was not like these people here. You know, all that jazz. So, and also in the letter it's mentioned that something is activating around this time, so please be careful. So Jet is like, what is activating? And then they name the telekinesis gene, and Jet is like, what? I have telekinesis powers? How should I have not known this? It's not like I've been using these powers for like the entire day that day. Okay. I never said I was a good writer last year. I don't really like it. So Jet is like, well, what was the address again? And she's like, great, I'm gonna go and run away to go and meet up with my dad and possibly mom. Because this family right here, who have been raising my whole life, those guys are fake. Even though they haven't actually done anything bad to me, I'm just an angsty teenager. So she's like, hey Cat, I'm gonna go run away. And Cat is like, through like Messenger or whatever kids use nowadays, Discord, Instagram, whatever, right? I'm Estonian, I use Messenger. Facebook. And Cat is like, yo, I want to meet up with you before you go to the bus stop. I feel like that is also a very Estonian thing for me to do. To say they're going to to an express bus stop. Because that's what we have here. We have trains, but they don't go everywhere. So we also use long distance buses. I am very hip American person. So Cat meets up with Jet, but Jet notices there's somebody else also there, and it's Chelsea. And Jet is like, yo, why the fuck is Chelsea here? She's like a bully bad person. She uses you for like homework and stuff. And then Cat is like, well, no, we're friends. We have an agreement. She helps me with socializing and stuff, and you know, giving me a better self-image, and I help her with homework because she's not good at math or something, and we just hang out from time to time, and we were hanging out right now. And then you sent me this text message. And Chelsea is like, yeah, Jet, please do not go. Please don't go. Go away so suddenly without telling, like, anybody. And Jet is like, no, get the fuck away from me. And uses her telekinesis powers to knock away both of them. And then Jet is like, oh, whoopsie doopsie. Accidentally hit my best friend. And their friend / my enemy. Not enemy even, it's just somebody that I dislike. But you know, Jet is like, I'ma head out. And goes on the bus. And then she gets a message from Cat, and they're like, hey, be careful, please. If you don't come back in a certain amount of time, I'm gonna go call the cops. And Jet is like, well, thanks, I guess. So Jet travels to the city, to the other city, and there, who would you know it? She sees that, whoopsie doopsie, I ran away so suddenly without telling my parents or sibling. And now the police is looking for me. That's sad, ain't it, Chief? Now I have to wear my hoodie. Because nobody... And look down and also have like a panic attack. And I cannot use public transport or anything. But you know, Jet walks all day. does not have their... They cannot use their phone. I think it was because they had location this not on, or it was empty or something. I can't quite remember what the reason was, but I had a reason why they cannot use their phone. I even wrote it down in the script. I was like, haha, she can't use the phone because of this reason. I am so smart. No, I'm still kind of dumb, but you know, it's fine. I downloaded some more music for this stream. Now I have total of 27 tracks, I think it was. Which is pretty cool. Anyway, back to the cancelled gacha story I was going to make, but don't. Because it was bad. Well, not, I guess not bad, but it's something I wasn't happy with. Which is the #1 reason why you should cancel things, kids. If you're not happy with your project, cancel it before you get voice actors. Oh yeah, this was going to be voice acted and live 2D animated. I am so glad I did not do a casting call for this project, because I don't really want to go through with it ever. Anyways, Jet finally finds the address after walking the whole day to her dad's house, and she's like, she's ecstatic because she has romanticized the idea of like this brand new life where she'll be living in like with rich parents, and because the oh yeah, it was because the telekinesis people used to be like a royal family, have royal blood in them, so she was like, wow, you know, my dad is like royals. Fuck, I can't speak. Is loyal royalty. You know, he must be rich and stuff. You know, except for the fact that the royal people don't exist anymore because it's been like 100 years. They're not royal anymore. They don't use tax money anymore. Because they have to pay the taxes. I make stupid jokes, I'm sorry. You can tell that I recently turned 18. Because I now make adult jokes about taxes. Which is pretty pog of me. That's how kids talk. Pretty poggers, mate. That's the epic cool Fortnite emotes. With my favorite marketable plushies from indie children horror games. Yeah. I'm gonna talk about that later, I guess. But you know, then the apartment door opens up, and Jet is like, "Hi, do you know my dad?" Because this like early 40s man in sweats opens the door, and he's like, "Who are you?" And she's like, I'm Jet." And he's like, "Oh, yeah, I'm your dad." And Jet is like, "You're what?" And he's like, "Yeah, you know, I'm your dad. But you're not royal or anything. Where's the cool apartment? Maybe like a suite?" "No, this is a 1-bedroom apartment that I'm renting for honestly a lot of money, but you know, I can afford to live and still buy video games, which is pretty cool. I don't have to pirate." And Jet is like, okay, can I come in? And he's like, yeah, of course, my, I guess, surprise daughter. And then Jet goes in, which is something you should probably never do. Don't do that, kids. Don't go into strangers' houses. Even if they seem like really docile and not that strong, to be fair. Hi, welcome to the stream to people who just discovered that I am streaming this work in progress. I'm gonna talk about the Pack 2 later. But for now, I'm gonna finish the cancelled story of a project that I was going to do last year. But did not, because I was smart and foresaw the future that I was not a fan of the script. Anyway, so Jet is like, okay, but what about my mother? Is that still my, I guess now adopted mother? And he's like, oh, I don't know where she is. And Jet is like, what do you mean? You don't know? And he's like, oh, I don't know. I thought you lived with her the whole time. And Jet is like, what the fuck is going on here? And then his real dad explains. And he's like, well, when I was still in my 20s or 30s, I can't remember their ages, to be fair. To be honest. Why do I keep saying to be fair? I guess I'm stressed. Nervous breakdowns. Ooh. Anyway, so they had a kid, but he did not know that Jet's mom was pregnant. So, and only found out like about 2 years ago, I think. And about like 5 months ago found out that, oh, not living with mom, because mom, whoopsie doopsie, is in coma or something. Yeah, it was coma. Due to a motorbike accident. Because, they do be happening. But what happened to Jet, you might be wondering. Well, Jet's mom was not the best person to raise a child. So she was like, I'm gonna go move. Hey, Melissa, my sister, go and raise up. You had a kid, right? Go raise up mine as well, because I only got the kid because I was jealous of you, to be honest. And then Melissa is like, what the fluff are you talking about? Because now I have a child, I cannot swear. What are you talking about, sister? Don't leave your child. And Jet's mom was like, I'm gonna go now, bye. She's your responsibility. And Jet's mom, and now Bella's, I guess, Jet's aunt, Melissa, was now like, okay, well, now I have 2 children, and I don't really like my sister for doing this. It's kind of disrespectful. So I'm gonna go and just raise these 2 as twins. As like, both of them are my kids. And I'm just gonna tell Jet, like, when she's older. Whoopsie doopsie, should have probably specified older than by like, I don't know, a week or a day. Because, I guess, well, because now she's out there trying to find real parents. So Jet hears the story. Not the whole being abandoned part. And she's like, okay, I'm gonna go look for my mom now. Do you know where she could be? And her dad is like, well, last time I saw anything was from a newspaper, from the accident. Apparently she now recovers from this hospital, whatever the hospital name was. I am really bad with names. Jesus Christ. Or the Holy Devil, or whatever. I do not care. I'm not Christian. I'm the opposite. I'm an atheist. So now Jet is like, okay, I'm on my way. I'm gonna go and find out what hospital my mom is at. So she goes to the hospital, and she's like, the receptionist is like, hey, we need your ID. And she's like, okay, gotta go fast, bye. And books it to the what are those guys, like hospital rooms, searching for mommy, mom, whatever, mommy, the MILF who gave birth to her. I make dumb jokes, I'm sorry. So I say so a lot. It's like a parasite word. Or as I once said, bacteria word. Because I was a dumb child. I'm still dumb. So Jet, you know, obviously gets pulled away by the hospital staff. They're like, this shit again, some stupid teenager. Are they on drugs or something? They don't say that, obviously, because I can't mention drugs in my rated PG, not even PG, I guess just PG. I was gonna say PG-13, but I think just PG is a better way of putting it. In my PG Gacha Club mini movie made in live 2D voice sect. No. Never happened because I cancelled it. I wanna say, this is bad writing. Don't use this idea. You're gonna regret it. This is life advice by an 18-year-old to their 17-year-old self. Don't write it! Oh, no, I was 16 back then. Fuck, I was turning 17 the summer, because I made this story 2 years ago instead of 1 year ago. Because last year would have been September, and by then I had already cancelled it. Yeah, okay, I got my timeline in check. Totally. So Jet is brought to the police station, as you do with teenagers who are out at night without a guardian. And it's not like Jet was like 17 or anything. No, she was 14. So, you know, call them guardians, you know. So Melissa is called, and Jet is really, really angry. Jet is like, I just wanted to meet my real mom. And then Melissa talks about why she has not met her and all that jazz. And then Jet is like, oh, I'm sorry. You just wanted me to have a good life away from my honestly not caring mother, because she has not contacted me in a while. Kind of forgot about me, abandoned me, whatever, you know. And then Melissa is like, well, you know, it's also kind of my fault. I should have probably told you this, and we could have avoided this, and probably just gone and, you know, just talked it out. Maybe visited your mom, because I didn't know she was in the hospital either. I guess I'm a bad sister. And then Jet is like, no, it's my fault. I'm an angsty teen. I somehow have self-awareness. Anyway, they make up. Jet's adopted slash actual slash cousin, I guess, is no, like, sister slash cousin is like, Jet, I was so worried about you. Please don't go away. I'm sorry if it was any, like, mean comments I made, because I'm such a egotistical fashionista. I'm just passionate about art. And Jet is like, it's okay, Belle, I didn't do anything too wrong, to be fair. Just, you know, you're a teen like me. Anyway, so a few years pass, and they're actually Jet and Kat. I guess Kat already was. They were already friends with Chelsea and Bella. They were friends with Chelsea mostly. Already, you know. But now Jet is officially has now a bigger friend group, and they're playing some epic video games, racing games. I don't know what the race was a metaphor for. I feel like I should have had a metaphor, but I did not. I think it was something like, I don't remember. Anyway, they just play some video games, and I can't remember what the moral was at all of that story. I guess don't run away, which is like a half-baked moral. There are some, like, I guess don't run away without a good plan. And, you know, I don't know, try and talk with your parents first. If they are assholes, fuck them. You know, sometimes parents are also assholes. I'm not gonna say they're not. I have seen my fair share of Reddit videos about r/insane parents. I am, in fact, queer. So, you know, I can tell when parents aren't the best as well. Not that my parents are bad. It's mostly that my mom does not really accept me for being a non-binary or asexual. My mom's very much like, you know, you looked so great when you were feminine, and I'm like, oh, I didn't really feel great. I just want to wear what I want to wear. Which are suspenders, short hair, and Le Epic collar shirts or polo shirts or whatever these are called. I like to wear them. Also, my mom does not accept me for being asexual. I'm pretty sure she thinks I'm like her, and I am like 60% sure she's demisexual from what I've heard from her, from like the talks we've had, because I like my mom. She's a fine mom. She just, I just wish she was more accepting of me being aroace. Probably should not have really brought that up. Anyway, back to the story, I guess. I don't want to bring the mood down. Finally, the final scene is just Jet being finally able to visit her mom at the hospital because she had woken up like a week ago. Or something, I can't remember. It's just, she had woken up. And they can finally just meet and talk. And also, if you wanted to know about the dad or something, I think they had like a good relationship after, because they were both epic gamers. So they bonded over that a lot. And, you know, the dad, you know, decided to also be in her life. Because, you know, he's not a bad person, to be honest. I feel like if he had known about Jet, I feel like he would have actually gone and taken care of her. But he did not know, and by the time he knew, he was like, well, it's been a few years. I don't know if she'll accept me back to her life. But, you know, everything worked out in the end. So that's how I made a gacha story that I was going to make. I did not make it. Because at one point, I thought about it more. And I realized that I'm not... I didn't think that would fit my channel. Because it was quite a dark story. When you think about it, it was a little too heavy of a story. And also I would have to make all these assets myself because I know it's hell to get actual like background artists and stuff to work on projects for free, because at the time I did not have money. I wanted to use the money for a new microphone because it was 2021 and I was still using my shitty microphone back then, which hi, welcome to the stream. Sorry if I don't talk to y'all. I can only see my drawing screen. And also that's fine, it makes me feel less pressured to talk to people. Fun fact, I'm an introvert. Very much an introvert. Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, there we go. Make the... Doo-doo-doo. And... yeah, I didn't think it would fit with my channel, and you know, it was a lot of work. I did have some audition lines picked out for the auditions, but thankfully I did not create a project. I had enough self-awareness back then, I guess. Because I do not know if you guys know this, but to be honest, Casting Call Club is a hit or miss when it comes to projects. And it misses a lot more than it hits. And by that I mean projects that actually finish. Because a lot of y'all youngins out there want to make your project, but you just have the idea of wanting it to be like... wanting it to be like voice acted, because it's cool, you know. It's cool to have voices for the characters. It's cool, I get it. It's nice. It's cool. It's chill. But you don't really think about all the other stuff, like, you know, the script. That's my pet peeve. A lot of the times when I join a project, the scripts are not ready. Especially if it's a series. A bit of advice: if you want to make a project, just write out every single like episode for season 1 or the entire script for the mini movie. At least. Like, let's say you have a 10 episode series. You don't have to write the like 10 episodes, but I'm gonna tell you, write at least 8. At least 8. And also figure out how you're gonna execute them first. Are you gonna do it in live 2D? Are you gonna do screenshots? Do you need animators? Do you need background artists? All that stuff you do first before getting anybody else any of the cast, you do the crew first. The crew is very important, because also make sure the crew has also some work to do immediately after they join. Like, they don't need to have super strict deadlines, but they should have something to do. Like, let's say they're a background artist. When they join, give them at least one background to work on and tell them, okay, you gotta get this finished by this deadline. Are you okay with that, or do you need an extension? How long will it take you? Because otherwise they won't work on it, and they'll forget about it. So you won't, and then your crew, then your voice actors are gonna go, hey, what's taking so long? And you have to be like, oh, I'm sorry, my background artist quit, lol. And the rest of the crew is like, So realize out your things out first. This is why, even though I know, like, some of my things that I want to do for my mini movies / series, I don't do them yet. Because I want to plan them out perfectly. And then I need to figure out the rest of the stuff as well. Because it's a lot of work. So yeah, just realize your things out first, and then get your casting. Also, you will get more people cast. More people will be are willing to do projects if you have a lot of things already to show for it. Like, let's say you have a whole script done, you can be like, yes, the script is already finished, and also, like, if they hear that they can start working immediately, like day one, they will be a lot more considerable when it comes to actually auditioning. At least that's with me personally, because I do voice work. Even if I don't sound like super confident in streams, but that's because it's live and I am awkward. Stuff like recording is different because, you know, I get to practice and stuff. This is live improv for you, baby. Live improv. So yeah, just work things out before you do them. I guess I'm gonna just give you guys more tips on how to actually get people into your projects, I guess. If you're looking for somebody with a specific accent or a specific gender or a tone of voice, don't be afraid to just reach out to those types of people. I know that British, for example, is a really sought out accent. But, you know, not everybody on Casting Call Club that does voice acting can do a British accent. I can do a stupid one that is not close at all to a British accent, which is why I don't get casted for British people. But instead, what you can do is just find a voice actor that is British, and you can go, there is a button on Casting Call Club. I'm speaking this from Casting Call I cannot speak. Casting Call Club perspective, because That's my main place. I prefer it over Discord. Discord is a nightmare. Discord is awful for voice actors. I'm sorry, I don't like using it. It's so bad. Because I do not want to join a server just to post like a file and then never anything again. I want to go and post that file on a separate website and then move on with my life without it taking up my space for an audition. I've tried auditioning in Discord, but yeesh, I don't like it. Just work on Casting Call Club. I guess. Should I take off my sunglasses? Maybe I should. There we go. They should be off now. Yeah, they're off. Good. But yeah, so don't be afraid to contact people. Because I don't think I've had like only one experience when I've had to say no to someone. And that is because they asked me to do a Swedish accent. I am not Swedish, nor can I speak it. I am uncomfortable with that. I cannot do a Swedish accent at all. I'm Estonian. For people who don't know, I don't really hide it. It's in my bio. I'm like, hey gamers, have you heard of this country called Estonia? No? Yeah, me neither. I mean, I have. I live in this cold country. Yeah. Can you believe it's so cold already? I have to wear gloves in October. Estonia, why? Why are you so cold? I'm just gonna connect this. Freak that. So yeah. But every other time when somebody has contacted me for work, for voice work, I've said yes, because I'm just like, I do ask for other things, such as, hey, do you have a casting call club list, would you like me to audition first? And they usually say yes, which to me is like good. Because I also ask for like things like how is the script and stuff? Is that ready? And also because that is in my rules. I have rules when you want to ask me to do work for you. I have my rules. They're up in my bio. And I do recommend other voice actors to also have those rules, which in my case are like what I'm not comfortable with, such as the speak. Is it the speaking? No, it's voicing. Let's just say voicing. Voicing a religious person, because I'm not religious. I don't think I can, or like or taking part in a story where like religion is really big. As I said before, I'm not religious. I don't think I am fit to voice somebody of religion, unless it's a made-up religion or a fantasy religion, or like or based on mythology. Because those are different. Those are like not real things on this earth. Like mythologies are old religions that have become more of stories. More just stories, you know? Okay, I think that looks fine. Cool, now let's work on the face. And stuff like that. Also, I have rules that are like, I don't wish to engage anything that this depicts. Yeah, now I remember the word depicts. LGBT people as not depicts. It's like deems LGBT people bad or mocks them. Same with people of color, because you know I don't support that. I am queer myself. I'm not a person of color, but you know, if you go ahead and make a project that like mocks them, I'm very against that. I think that should be common knowledge, but you know, I'm gonna list that out anyway on my points, on my rules. Basically, just don't give me asshole projects. If you're an asshole, you can just screw right off. I don't support that. And then I also have things concerning stuff like, yeah, I have a really important rule for, this is a little bit of a strange point. I'm in the gray for the following. I am a little concerned. It's stuff like having adult themes in kid-related projects. Obviously, you know, NSFW in kids' projects is a no-no. That is number one thing. I don't want to do that if it's targeted towards kids. Don't support that. If you want to do NSFW stuff, I am 18 legally speaking. I have personally nothing against it. Just keep it out of the, keep it away from the kids. You know. This does not include stuff like gay people, because gay people is not NSFW, bitch. Gay people are real. Like, if your story has a gay person in it, I'm gonna be like, yeah, that's fine. You know, that's understandable. That is not against my rules. But if your story is targeted towards kids and has a whole, I don't know, bow chicka wow wow scene in it, or something, then I'm gonna go and be like, no! Not good, especially since your target audience is kids. And I know kids are gonna see that stuff. Let's be honest. You know, I knew about that stuff when I was really young, but that's because I'm European. I'm queer and European. Haha. Legally blonde joke. I'm queer and European. Please don't demonetize me. I don't actually have... I can't get demonetized because I don't make any money off of this. Haha. Don't get me, like, copy striked, please. But, you know. Just... I have some guidelines. But things like drug use is so gray for me, because even you might say that, yeah, my project is not aimed at kids, but let's say you still use Gacha Club to make it. It's in the gray area, because sure, this thing is not targeted towards kids. You may say things like fuck in that, but it might still be 18 plus. Not 18 plus. No, 13 plus. 18 plus, then we're gonna have a problem. 13 and up, I'm gonna go and probably reject it. Unless the rest of the story is, appealing to me. The rest of the aspects are, appealing, good. We're Gucci. Is that what the kids say nowadays? I don't know. I'm gonna take away the eyebrows, yeah, the lashes. I was actually thinking about last year in May, after my research project was finished, about making a video on, like, just me auditioning for projects on Casting Call Club. But I didn't end up going through with that because my computer was kinda shitty. Because I was still using my very old, like a, 7-8-year-old laptop. Well, but now I have a self-built computer. And now I technically could do it, but I realized that my standard is, for projects, is really, it's higher now than it used to be. It's a lot higher. So I probably couldn't find enough projects to audition for, because I would just find red flags. That would be that would be the whole video. That would be just me going like, hey, don't audition for this, because this right here has a really short synopsis. And by that I mean it just says, please audition for my project. It's about this person living a normal life and the mystical adventures. And I'm like, this tells me nothing. Don't audition for projects like that. They're gonna take years to finish, and they won't actually get finished. You might get like a trailer script if you're lucky. Might just get a trailer script and nothing else. Don't do it, kids. Don't do it. Wasting your time. I also get the dilemma of the project creators being like, well, I don't want to spoil my story. Well, buddy, you are looking for actors. I'm gonna tell you something, buddy. They will learn about the story. Like, don't tell them every single detail, but tell enough. Just tell what you would tell in a trailer. I think that's the best way to put it. Just tell what you would tell in a trailer. Like, oh yeah, this mini movie / series is rated this and that. It's gonna have these triggers, so be aware. And here's a small synopsis that tells like what's gonna happen in the first act, basically. Because you cannot cast without any spoilers at all. You can't do that. You have to have some spoilers. like, let's say you're making a stereotypical romance mini-movie. You have to put, like, this will be a romance story between... maybe it's like, this protagonist person is living their typical life until they meet blank. They have this relationship at the beginning with blank, but maybe there's something more in the air or something. I don't know. Or you can still leave the... Or if they're in like a love triangle, you can be like, who will they choose between the two love interest leads? Or will they be polyamorous? Because that's cool as well. I don't know, maybe I'm a strange asexual, but I still don't understand why polyamory, aside from like traditional sense, is regarded as a bad option for love triangles. You always have to choose somebody. Well, you know, what about polyamory? Oh, you can't do that. Why not? Because, I don't know, we hate each other. Again, you know, if it's not okay with between the male leads, then I understand, but otherwise, like, what's stopping them? Just like have a little bits of polyamory in your story. Would probably be still a pretty interesting take on the story. Well, I'm also like not your mom, so I can't tell you what to do. If the premise of a love triangle is cool to you, go ahead and do it. I don't care. I really don't care. But again, it is an option. Especially nowadays, you know, since polyamory is pretty mainstream now. Outside of the Mormon context. I think it's Mormons that have like polyamory in their religion. You know? What am I talking about? I was just talking about like other stuff. Oh yeah, I was talking about creating projects. Yeah, so you can't go without spoiling a little bit of your project. I'm sorry, you can't do that. Hi, welcome to the stream. I don't know why you would be here. Okay, what else can we talk about voice acting and projects? Oh yeah, casting before the deadline. Don't do it. Don't do that. I get it, you're excited that somebody auditioned for your project. But guess what, buddy? They can wait. Maybe you can find out that, oh wow, this other person is even better for this role. And you know, you can just cast them instead. Because guess what, buddy? You set the deadline, you can wait it out. And you can do other work. You can edit your script. Always have somebody else read through your script. Because I read scripts and then I immediately find like grammar mistakes, grammar errors. And I'm like, I don't think those were intentional. Especially if you are foreign like me or have dyslexia. Maybe like me, I don't know. I'm mildly dyslexic, but only because I refuse to go and get help. Okay, I'm gonna put, yeah, that should be underneath. And are the, oh, those are the brows. Okay. Yeah, okay. What else can I talk about when it comes to voice acting and casting and stuff? Let's see, I discussed just contacting people. I've discussed general rules for the voice actors. I think I'm pretty much done with my discussion on... How long have I been streaming for? I don't even know. Let me check. Stream started... okay, about an hour ago. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna finish working on... Oh yeah, I can talk about Kyle finally. I should have probably spoken about Kyle a lot earlier, but I did not, because I wanted to talk about a cancelled project instead, and then I got distracted talking about projects in general and why they're so hard to do. Okay, let's talk about Kyle over here. See, this right here, this guy is Kyle. They are one of the new, they are one of the free-to-use models for Pack 2 of the free-to-use background models in Live 2D, whatever the fluff I called it. So Kyle, now you gotta remember something. I do not want to give my characters, my models, personalities that much, because, you know, they're just supposed to be like, you know, they're in the background, nothing special, just, you know, you see them once and you're like, wowee, there they are, and then never again. But you know, it's Kyle, and Kyle is special. Kyle has a personality trait, because Kyle is a real person. They all are actually... I guess I can talk about the lore a bit. So, I gave these models some lore, some background information. Where did they come from? Where did they go? So essentially, since Wave 1 was so decently successful, for Wave 2, we got some more of the budget, and we can do now a second wave of characters. So we hired out some more models because these guys are all models. They have to dress up for their photo shoots / not actually photo shoot. They are gonna be used in my PSD making / rigging machine. Also, these guys will get a... Wait. Oh, I guess I just forgot about that. Those guys will also get a pro version of the model, but I don't know if I want to give it out publicly yet or not, because I don't know if I'm gonna use it for personal usage, so I can have some just models to show off to commissions and stuff. I guess because I do actually do work, rigging and PSD work for people. Even though I think I said it about a year ago that I would not do it. But then I was, then I did it for one of my friends, and then a project that I was on also needed some PSD makers, and I was like, I'm gonna help y'all out. Here's some of my work. And then they also needed riggers, and that project also fell through, unfortunately. But that's mainly because the background artists, all of them stopped responding. So that's sad. I was trying to, because I really wanted that project to be a thing, but unfortunately we can't always have what we want. But I did make some friends there, so that's fun. And if the director ever wants to make something else, I'm always willing to help them out. Okay, yeah, these are the shoes. I might need to copy paste the shoes. I'm just gonna do that in Live 2D. But yeah, I've gotten my Live 2D skills up a little bit since I've last done any speed rigs and stuff. But anyway, let's go back to the lore of these models, I guess. So they're real people, they signed up for this. I am the director of this project. Now I'm a very poor person, so we don't have a great studio. But you know, some film crew did show up, and now they want to see some of the behind the scenes. And I think that would be great marketing for Pack 2, and we don't have to actually hire a trailer maker, or I don't have to make it myself. That's so good if you don't have to do that. So now we have a film crew to do that for us, which is, you know, great.
That's not actually a real film crew. I made it up, but I think it's a spicy backstory to have like a live reality TV aesthetic.
Anyway, you know, I'm trying to accommodate for all my models. They might have to sleep on very uncomfortable mattresses, but I just don't have the money to buy them whole ass rooms, okay? I am trying my best. And this right here is Kyle. Most of his fellow Pack 2 members, I don't think they like him that much. Like, he seems like your average dude at first, but then he keeps making memes that are not that funny. Like, I can show them off a little later. I can show you guys some of his epic memes. But I will have to put up a cringe warning for them, because they are kind of cringe. I don't think he understands how memes quite work. It's kind of like, you know, like a company trying to make memes. So like, you get what he's trying to do, but it's not good. Also, all his memes are about pizza being too hot. I don't know, like, I get it, this is volunteer work and stuff, but I probably should have also not gotten him. He has one friend. One person gets along. He gets along with Brad. But I think it's mostly because Brad is just like, yeah, I don't mind hanging out with you. And I feel like they would not be good friends, but I think Kyle really likes Brad. They're like besties, but only like in Kyle's eyes, they're like inseparable. Inseparable. Not separable. Separatable. They cannot be separated. Yes. But yeah, Kyle has this obsession with one of his memes. I'm gonna show him in a second. But I'm gonna show these memes off later. Like, I should not be laughing at his memes, but I am. Like, it's gotten to the point where I just wonder, how do you not see the irony in these memes, Kyle? Like, come on. Like, do you not have any self-awareness at all? Or... You know, it's... But I think he's trying his best? I don't know. I guess he doesn't own social media to show how memes actually work. Like, I think he gets like... He gets the deep frying stuff, he gets the text stuff, but he doesn't seem to understand anything else with the memes. Like, memes are supposed to be funny, Kyle, but all your memes are just, like, I guess they could be considered funny the first time, but not anymore, buddy. Like, you need some fresher memes. And but he like keeps making them, and then he goes up to everybody, is like, yo, do you want to see my epic meme? And we're like, Kyle, no, we don't want to see your meme about pizza. Oh, hey AJ, what's up? Yeah, Kyle just cannot stop making memes about pizza. It's... I think he just really does not... I think he likes pizza, but he likes to complain about it just as much. Oh wait, was that in place already? Wowee! I'm so smart past me. Wow, wow, wee, wah. Okay, wait, I need to... Just a bit there. There we go. Gonna go and uncheck this. Is everything in place now? Almost. I just need to organize. So yeah, we're almost done with the stream, I'd say. That's a reference layer, so we don't need that. That needs to be above these two. But I did actually... I wanted to give Kyle one thing. I wanted to make on his... This shoulder right here. I wanted to give him a cool tattoo of a pizza, but I need to look up a cool tattoo of a pizza first. So give me a moment. Cool tattoo. Tattoo of a pizza. Cool tattoo of a pizza. for some... I wanna get... No, I wanna look up a mom love heart tattoo. Because this is the style we're gonna go with. That is like a good thing to reference. Well, it's like simplistic, you know. I guess this is kind of simplistic. But instead of mom, we're gonna do pizza. We're gonna do pizza instead. Gotta check that. We're gonna use this as a reference. We're gonna do the sketch first. So we're gonna get the pizza crust in here. Because Kyle do be loving his pizza. With melted cheese. Pizza is rectangular because that's how it's cut. Like that. Let's get some of the bottom. Get some bottom here. And then let's melt some cheese onto this. Let's add some pepperoni. And then we're gonna go and make like a gonna cover it in with this wrap thing. So it goes like that. Shoop, shoop. Okay. Do 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 da 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 ba da ba da. Am I alive? Okay, I am. Great. Gonna make a pizza, and we're gonna say not hot on it. Because he does not like his pizza hot. Not hot pizza. And we're gonna make it... I'm gonna make the crust. Do param pam param pam pam dun 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 dun. Let's add the pizza. I'm gonna show you guys the memes in a second that Kyle made. But I'm gonna finish drawing this first. It's gonna be like the ending treat for you all. Okay, is this a good bench to do? Let's go. Drawing the thing. I'm trying to think of something else to talk to you guys about. Because, you know, you gotta be a storyteller when you're a YouTube streamer. I don't think being a Twitch streamer right now is a good thing. Because, you know, I wonder if Twitch is gonna... I don't think it's gonna happen this year, but I feel like it's slowly dying. I was never really that into Twitch. I've always preferred YouTube. Though I was on Twitch about 2 years ago. I was also doing this live streaming thing before I was doing YouTube, or even before I was voice acting. Let's draw on the... I was an artist streamer, but not for that long. I was only doing it for about a month because my computer decided to give up on itself. Because, you know, I was still using my laptop at that time. Wonder if I can talk about anything else. I want to save my other canceled story for next time, because I have had a total of 3 canceled projects, but that one is a lot shorter because I didn't even finish writing the script for it. So, you know, it's like that. And then hopefully I can make something in the future, though. Maybe I can talk about some of my... Maybe I can shout out some of my voice acting gigs. Now, what's the newest one that that came out? I can't quite remember. Was it... It might have been the first episode of I'm Not Your Protagonist, where I sang, yes, your boy sang for a voice acting gig. I'm not a singer, so that's a bad sign already. But yeah, you guys should go and watch it. You guys should go and watch I'm Not Your Protagonist. What's a good pizza color? I'm gonna look up a pizza color real quick. Pizza. I'm gonna go. This is a nice looking pizza. There we go. And grab some good crust color. That's a bad crust color. That's a good crust color. There we go. Where is the shoulder at? There's the shoulder. And the crust was also down here. What else should you guys watch? Oh no, I think the most recent thing that I was a part of was Season 3 of The Mutant Girl. I think that's the latest gig I had. I voiced a minor character. The captain of the swim team. Yeah, you know, it was a minor gig, you know. Oh shoot, okay, good. I do really actually like that series. I really liked season 2. I'd say it's a good watch. What else is really good to watch? I think Changes is also a really good series that I'm voicing in. I voiced Avery in there. I also sang in that episode. Avery is nothing like me. She's a girly girl. She's a really girly girl, and obsessed with like TV shows and you know, singing in the very nicely singing. Very nicely. And you know, all that jazz. I think episode 2, I haven't heard. I know we already got scripts for episode 3, but I think they're just cataloged like that. I think episode 2 might be coming out soon, but I don't take my word for it either. Because the director is, to my knowledge, working pretty much alone when it comes to animating. And I think they do a good job. They do a really good job, to be honest. I love the rigs. I love them so much. Also, some weirdo decided to steal the first episode of that series and the trailer, I think, and some more videos. So we had to go and report their channel. So at least I did, and I think I was like, I told the YouTube something like, "Hey, this is most likely a child. Please don't delete their channel, but go ahead and like delete these stolen videos." What's even more ironic is the fact that the OG videos were #1 recommended next to these stolen videos. Not hot. There we go. There's the not hot tattoo. Is this like not a realistic tattoo? Yes. Do I care? No, it's a cool tattoo to have. It's a pizza that says not hot. What is there not to love about this pizza? This is a great tattoo. Cool tattoo, yeah. Putting that there. Yeah. Yeah, that's a cool tattoo. We can delete this now. And now we just gotta put everything in order. And also name them all. Zoom out a quick bit. There's the brow, there's the hair, the eyes, the head can be taken out. There's the torso. There's the hands. Hands go above the torso. Or the body, whatever. This goes... This goes underneath. This goes above. Got that. That and the torso, leg, shoulder, and the reference. Cool. All we have to do now is not eclipse. Rectangle, baby. There we go. And we're gonna crop them. Yes. Cool. So this is Kyle. Kyle is officially finished. Which is great. We're finally done with Kyle. We can Control S this, and now we can look at some Kyle's memes. Okay, where are they? So they're titled pizza memes. Let's see the first one. When you want to eat pizza, but it's hot. Ouch. This is like it's a pretty good meme. I mean, it's not, but it's a Kyle meme. It's one of those stock photo memes. And you know, there's some effort put into it. Like look at this fire right here. It was not there before, obviously. Let's see what's meme number 2. Oh god. So, Kyle learned about deep frying. You wanted pizza, but it burned your tongue. Okay. Thanks, Kyle. I see you're really upset about that. You could have probably used less saturation and stuff. What's meme 3? Oh, it's a Drake meme. Let's zoom out a bit. Hot pizza? Nah, not hot pizza. There we go. Okay. Kyle, we get it. You don't like your hot pizzas. You know you can make like different memes. You can be like, oh, a pepperoni pizza? Nah, Hawaiian pizza. Yeah, or the other way around or something. You don't have to keep making these types of memes. Good temperature pizza. The cook. The pizza. The cook. Pizza. Fire. The cook. Now to hot pizza. It's certainly is interesting how this meme works, pal. I don't. This is supposed to be like, we want good representation, companies, and then it goes into the fire or something. Okay, what's another SpongeBob meme? What the fluff? Kyle, you're supposed to put text up here. Pizza that doesn't burn. I guess it works, but stop talking about pizza, Kyle! We get it! You don't like it hot! What's this one? Kyle eating pizza. It's too hot. Kyle's tongue? Kyle, this is supposed to be self-sabotaging. Are you the one making the pizza hot? Kyle, what the fuck? Kyle! Mouth when pizza hot. Yeah, you know what? This is nice. You Photoshop the dog out, but Kyle, stop. You clearly don't know how to make memes, Kyle. I get it. You don't like your pizza hot, but you can just make other memes, Kyle. Make other memes. The folder is literally called pizza memes. Stop. You know what? No, I'm ending the stream. We can't. We cannot. We're gonna go into BRB. And yeah, we're gonna end the stream now. We don't want to see any more Kyle memes. I'm so sorry you have to see that. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna censor out all of Kyle's memes in the actual promotion video. Oh, I just realized my desk is floating because I moved it. Not my desk, my desktop. My monitor is floating. Okay. Have a great weekend or something. Bye bye.